Hello all and welcome back. Today I want to share my predictions for the next few years of the DCU now that Paramount have brought Warner Brothers after Netflix seemingly had it locked down. Remember guys, just my opinion and not the right opinion. Firstly, I think with the Paramount takeover this will go two ways. The first way is that James Gunn stays on and will stay on if the DCU is successful, as it's still too early to tell. Supergirl will come out and hopefully set up Man of Tomorrow by planting the seeds of Brainiac, the main villain, and have a decent reception in box office. Then, Lanterns is hopefully a success, as the Green Lanterns need more love in live action as there's so much to explore. Clayface comes and goes, and then next year, Man of Tomorrow, which is a sort of event movie akin to Batman vs. Superman 10 years ago. And the movie ends with, after Superman and Lex Luthor and whoever else defeating Brainiac and Superman beginning to found the Justice League, not the Justice Gang, and Lex Luthor using villains in Salvation to form the Injustice League, or Legion of Doom. If Man of Tomorrow is a hit in the year 2029 or 2030, James Gunn then does a Justice League movie. Maybe call it Justice League International, same as the comic from the 1980s, which is the era the DCU is pulling a lot of influence from. And this Justice League movie is the climax of Chapter 1 of Gunn's Superman saga, or Gods and Monsters phase. The Justice League, led by Superman, battle Lex Luthor and his villains, save the world, and then the Justice Gang is replaced with the proper, functioning Justice League team at the Hall of Justice. Then, James Gunn and the DCU continues into the future. However, I don't think it will go down this way. I think the way this goes down is James Gunn quits in the next year or so as the folks who own Paramount and their friends don't align with Gunn's political beliefs, and there's a good chance he'll quit or maybe eventually be let go. And then, what do Paramount do with DC Media? Restore the Snyderverse as a potential short-term solution. Bring Zack Snyder in and allow him to do his Justice League sequels to conclude his story with his Justice League vs. Darkseid and the Legion of Doom in the epic planned conclusion involving the Nightmare future. If Paramount want to focus on event films, this is a great choice, as Zack always brings his A game with superhero movies, making them epic and memorable, and it will get people talking online, some positive and some negative. Then what happens after? If the Justice League sequels are an overwhelming success, then the Snyderverse and its characters can continue. Or, which is the more likely scenario, post the Justice League sequels, they reboot again and start putting a plan in place while the Snyder stuff is being made. Another reason why it makes sense for Paramount to do Snyderverse content is because I think it suits the target demographic of Middle America more, whereas Gunn's sensibilities don't. Snyder's movies as the more serious, gruff-type movies, with Henry Cavill's Superman pretty much topless in all three of his DCEU movies, and is more of a strong, silent-type man of action. Whereas Gunn's Superman seems to be one who talks about his feelings and doesn't show off his muscles, despite David Cornersweat really gaining in the lead-up to Superman. In a perfect world, I'd like both the Gunnverse and Snyderverse side by side, with the Reeves Batmanverse also present, but that's probably unrealistic and asking for too much. Thanks for watching, and let me know your thoughts in the comments, and please like and subscribe. This has been The Easy Nerd.